Hi, in this video, we're going to look at where to find and how to complete the nature versus nurture influence on behavior assessment. There are two assignments that have similar names, nature versus nurture. There is the influences on behavior assessment, and then there is also a mind map. So right now we're going to look at the nature versus nurture influence on behavior assessment. And I'm going to go to modules to start out. And just a reminder, you'll be working through the module pages prior to completing an assignment. So let's go to modules for module page 1 for nature versus nurture. Well, it took me to page 4, but prior to getting to page 4, I should have gone through page 1. I should have clicked next and gone through page 2 and also page 3 and page 4. And once I get to page 4, I see these two assignments. These are separate assignments. Please note, we have the influences on behavior assignment or assessment and the nature versus nurture mind map, which I will discuss in another video. For now, I'm going to open up the nature versus nurture influence on behavior assignment. What am I not going to do? I'm not going to handwrite this or take pictures of it in any way. I'm going to complete it in a word processor, and then I'm going to save it in an accepted file type, and I'm going to turn it into the assignment area that way. So what I'm going to do, and I get questions on this part of the assignment often, so we're going to look at it. It says fill in the chart below using traits that you possess. Next to each trait, determine whether you think the trait was acquired through nature or nurture. So I have 1, 2, 3 times 5. I'm going to come up with 15 different traits. I have 5 physical traits, 5 emotional traits, and 5 mental traits. For my physical trait, I could say something like height. And then beside it, I am going to determine whether or not I think my height comes from nature or nurture. Let's see. Emotional, you could talk about being generally happy. Go back and think to that. About why you're happy. What's the rationale behind that? Is it a nature or nurture phenomenon for you? So anyway, you're going to fill that out first, and that's about you. And then at the bottom, you will complete this. Please respond to the following. Based on your evaluation of family members and self-analysis, can you conclude that one side, nature or nurture, is in fact more valid in explaining human characteristics? Or do you interpret it as a balanced relationship? Is there a way to prove whether a trait is acquired through genetics or the environment? Please rationalize your thought in sufficient paragraphs. This is your interpretation of what you've learned so far on the nature and nurture debate. Answer those questions, write a paragraph format, and then make sure you come up with reasoning behind that as to why you believe one side of the other, or you think that it's balanced, or perhaps it changes. So again, this is going to be your rationale. You'll turn this in to the assignment box when you're finished.